Hello there. Today we're going to be talking about making Tabasco style chili sauce. This is more of a reminder for myself on how to actually do this. Um, I'll be lining up all the steps that you're going to use from harvesting the chilies off the tree to actually bottling it. Now, just some background information. Here is a paper on the evaluation of pectin, methyl esterase, and lactobacillus isolated from Tabasco peppers. So this is the actual pepper that I also used. It is capsicum frutescens. It is what they use for the actual Tabasco style chili sauce. And what I found from this paper mainly is the name of this bacteria that's actually in the fruit itself from the tree. And the important thing, it's called lactobacillus. And the other thing is that if you use too much salt in your mash or a too high temperature, in this case above 50 degrees, then these lactobacillus are deactivated. So this is the important thing. The sauce is fermented and therefore it doesn't spoil because of this lactobacillus. And therefore you want to keep it alive and keep it going. So those are the important things to consider. So now moving on to the actual making of the sauce. You pick the chili fruit off of the tree, and firstly you have to sterilize your container that you're going to be fermenting in. This is what's happening here. Boiling water gets poured onto the container, and this effectively kills any bacteria or unwanted organisms that's clinging to the holder. So just boiled water to do that. And there's your harvested fruit and the your sterilized container. So now what you do is you cut it up like that. This helps in the fermenting process because just surface area is just a little bit more. Here we're weighing the product. So this is in order to determine the salt concentration. Now there are two ways to do that, either on the weight of your of the fruit in this case. So you could weigh your fruit and then just add 7% on 6 to 7% on the weight of the fruit. The other way is to judge it onto the amount of water that you add. So in that case, it's more like 3 grams on every 97 milliliters of water. So here you can see me measuring, weighing it out, the added salt. Now this is done with the 6 to 7% on the mass of the chilies. And this seems to work well because there was definitely some fermentation during the time afterwards. So then obviously add some water and let it ferment. And then you get something like this. So this is where the bottling happens. Now this step of fermenting can be anything from, how should we say, like could be 3 months, as little as 1 month, to as long as 3 years. I know the actual Tobasco plant in where they make the sauce, they let it ferment for 3 years. So it could actually be very long. So now, after that fermenting process, you this is where you refine your sauce. I don't like to filter my sauce, so I keep the pits and stuff like that in. I know some people don't like that, but I just keep it in. So this is now you add around about 10 to 15% of vinegar as well. You can add that by mass. And this is just to dilute the sauce a little bit and also give it some some flavor, and obviously it protects the sauce as well, because it's here it gets sort of like processed in a food processor. This is a Breville Boss, but you can use anyone that you can find your hands on. And then it just gets funneled into the bottle that you want to contain it, and then this can get stored in the fridge or outside. Remember, it's a fermented product, so it's technically preserved. And then you should have your bottle of very tasty homemade chili sauce. You just have to clean the blender out afterwards. And you should be seeing the final product there. And then you could be like this guy.